switch this around. It says I'm live on YouTube and Facebook, but when I looked earlier, welcome in everybody. Thank you for joining. It says you're live. Please check your stream on YouTube and Facebook Live. Can somebody go on to YouTube or Facebook Live and see if you see a stream from Spirit Hatched? I tried it earlier on my earlier show and it didn't work, so I'm curious if it's working because it does say you're live. Please check your stream on YouTube and Facebook. I'm going to check it over here as well. Give me a second. See, I don't know how to find. Oh, I am. I am live on YouTube. All right, there's a little bit of a delay on YouTube than on my phone for talking, so I think I'm going to turn the volume down so I don't hear the back talking. And let's see, does it say if anybody's watching me here on YouTube like it does on Whatnot? Bear with me, guys. This is my first time on. I'm not even sure if YouTube can hear me with the volumes down. Turn it back up. All right, so I think I'm streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Whatnot. I could be wrong, but if I am, hi everybody. My name is Gail, and this is Spirit Hatched. Spirit Hatched is my basement thrift store where I basically sell a lot of vintage, a lot of goodies. So if this is your first time here, welcome in. Thank you for joining. This is my first time live streaming on YouTube and Facebook, so I'm a little nervous that it's actually working. But thank you for joining. So this is my store where I have about 5,000 different types of items here, from miniatures, wades, pottery, glass. I have no Blinko today. I think I sold my last piece. Hold on, let me look. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I do not have any Blinko at all today, but thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. I do have beautiful art glass pieces. I have a lot listed. I have a lot still unlisted. But if you see something you're interested in, please give me a shout out in that chat and let me know so that way I can respond to your message and let you know what the item might cost. Again, I do not have all pieces listed, so I want to check first. Like my rooster, he looks like he's screaming out to the world. Hello! I love my rooster. I think he's awesome. Anyway, if you see something, anything at all, whether it be in the auction tab or as I'm scanning these shelves that catch your eye and you would be interested in, please let me know. I am selling on Whatnot, so you'd probably have to scoot over to the Whatnot app. If you're a new buyer, I have a coupon for you, $2 off, $10. So that coupon is new buy. Put that in your wallet, which is under promotions, if I'm not mistaken. Once you become a buyer, you enter into my rewards program. At the top of my screen, there is a crown, and that's going to tell you all the different coupons and discounts that you'll be eligible in the rewards program. So check that out. Lots of beautiful paperweights. These ones all run from $5 and under that are on this shelf here. We welcome you all in. Thank you for joining. Jean, just so you know, I am live on YouTube and Facebook as well. At least YouTube, I know I am. I saw the stream on there. It says I'm live on Facebook as well. So just a shout out to anybody that's watching on YouTube and Facebook. Hello, we welcome you in. Just expanding my business to go out into other selling platforms. Hey, Lynn, how are you today? How you doing, my beautiful niece? I miss you so much. These paperweights $10 a piece. Except for this one. This one's 15. This is a Fabio paperweight. Does have the stamp on the bottom, so that one's just a little bit more because it is a name brand. Just as my Wheaton paperweights, and I have one signed paperweight as well. They're $25. So anything of that nature usually is a little bit more. So welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I am going to start running some things here in just a few moments. I do want to step back over and see if there's any comments on the YouTube page. So again, this is my first time doing this, so I would just want to make sure that I am acknowledging anybody that might be on here. See, I don't know how to tell if somebody's watching me or not on this. Does that mean one person? I don't know. Well, if anybody is watching on YouTube, I am aware YouTube is on. I thank you for being here again. Hop over onto the Whatnot app. If you're interested in buying anything, use the code NEWBUY to get $2 off $10 or more. And we're going to do Wild Card Wednesday again tonight. So I still have some wild cards that are out there on the shelves. I'm trying to figure out what I did with the other ones because I wanted to put those ones back up, but I can't find them. So I'll move them around as I get them. Anyway, Wild Card Wednesday, I'm just going to start it off and let's see. We're looking for an apple, a little picture of an apple. So as I scan the shelves, if you see a little picture of an apple, let me know down in the chat, say apple. If you see it, let me know, and that item will run for $1. $1. So if you are, again, watching on YouTube and Facebook, I thank you for being here and joining me today on my first multicast show where I'm streaming on multiple platforms. Hey, Lynn, are you still here? Hey, Bunny Bundles. How are you today? Oh, no? Okay. Can you look on YouTube and type in Spirit Hats Jean and see if you can see my live stream? Or would somebody look on YouTube and see? I'm just curious. Awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you. Miniature cats. Look at these ones up here that are all chained together. Aren't they adorable? All right, let's get to running some things. Here we go. I know they're less than 7 ounces. I am looking for 15. I'm giving you 10 seconds for this set of 3 cats that are chained together. 3 little cats chained together. All right, moving on. Got this little pair here. Little Siamese cat. This little mama with her babies. Isn't she just so sweet? I think she's adorable. We've got these white ones. There's 4 of them, all white with blue eyes. And then these ones down here. These are new in store, so they're $6. Once they become old, they'll drop down in price, but right now, $6 a piece. That's actually a good deal for these. These are adorable sets. Adorable cats, I should say. Excuse me. Is there anybody here that's here for the first time? That's never been to my show before? Eclectic Deals, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you being here. I'm just getting started, so I am going to be running some things, but I always like to scan a little bit first. So if there are any newbies, you kind of get an idea of how much stuff I have and why you want to stick around, because you never know what room I might go into to find some new goodies. We've got them everywhere. Oops, I hit something. Goodies everywhere. You are. Okay, awesome. So it's working. Yay. I am so excited I got it to work. I was like, this afternoon, I'm like, I want to make this work and I'm going to hop on and do a pop up and just see what happens. So I'm very excited that it's working. That is awesome. That is what I wanted. Yes. Yes. Because I think I'm multicasting on Facebook as well, which gives me two extra platforms. I'm trying to figure out how to do it on Instagram and what's the other one? Um, what's the other one? Instagram and what? I feel like there's another one. Facebook Live. I feel like I'm that's I should be doing Facebook Live right now. Can somebody look TikTok? Thank you. Yes. That's the other one I need to get onto. Thank you guys. TikTok. Ellie Electric. Yep, absolutely. But can somebody check Facebook under Spirit Hatched and see if you can see me on Facebook Live? I tried to do Twitch and I could not figure it out. It looked like it was just for gamers, so I kind of like, I'm not sure if this is what I want to do. Oh, you're on Facebook Live, not YouTube. Okay, 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 awesome. So it is working. Wonderful. Yay. Okay. Well, welcome everybody that's on Facebook Live as well as on YouTube and all of my whatnot buyers and new people. I appreciate you being here today, hanging out with me. This is just my Wild Card Wednesday pop up. Really, because I'm on YouTube right now and it shows me running. Try Spirit Hatched 5629. I don't know if that'll work or not, but I'm running here on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm on here. Whoops. Let me bring that back up. Hold on. I almost closed myself out. Is this YouTube or Facebook that I'm on right now? I'm afraid to go home because I don't know how to get back to the live if I go out of it. So I'm not going to mess with it. But at least I know one of them's working. If you can't find the YouTube one, I'll figure that out later. But I'm on one. So praise the Lord. I got something to work. When it comes to that stuff, like I tried with the OBS studio, I was so confused with that OBS thing. I don't know if you guys use it, but I am lost. I have no clue what I'm doing. I don't understand the steps. I could not get Whatnot to sync up to it. I just gave up. So I decided, let me just link through the show. Does anybody else use the OBS? What do you guys use? Just directly into the other stream, or are you guys using the OBS studio? I am going to start running things. I'm just kind of chatting right now and just kind of showing off all the beautiful things. Like, I still can't believe I have this beautiful, gorgeous, glowy nesting hen on the nest. As popular as these things are, this is one of the Mosier ones, and I have it for 50. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it has such a pretty glow. I'm trying to get it to show on the bottom. There you go. Now you can see that glow. Look how pretty that is. I don't like my UV light. I thought it was going to work nice, but I actually do not like them at all. Got you. I did get new RAM. My brother gave me RAM, and I have like um, 500 gigabytes or something like that. I got a ton of RAM, and it runs so fast. I'm telling you, it was so funny because I would wait sometimes 20 seconds to go from one page to the next on my computer. Like literally 20 seconds. It was like an old startup computer that just took forever to get to that next page. It would drive me nuts trying to set up for a show, anything like that. I put the RAM in that my brother gave me, and it's like lightning speed. I couldn't believe I was giggling. I was so excited about how fast it was and how much I could do at one time. It was really, really funny that the speed on the computer was so different. It went from 8 gigabytes to 500. So you tell me how much faster that must have been, right? Um, anyway, so these vases here are $5 a piece. I am going to do them, although I think most of them are 1 to 2 pounds. I think there's a few that are 15 ounces, so we're going to do it um, for $5. Now I'm going to do it for 4. See if I can move them out. All right, so if you see one that you like, go ahead and swipe. If you like it, swipe it. Simple as that. If you like it, swipe it. $5. Only $5. Nobody on the $5 bases? Okay, moving on. So if there's any new people hopping in on the Facebook Live, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Definitely some offers accepted. If you see anything in that auction tab that you would be interested in and you want to make me an offer, please drop it down in the chat. Um, if you are looking for something specific, please let me know because I have so much here. You never know what you might find. All right, so we're going to start with these. These are the glass flower frogs. I'm going to start at $9. So $9 for the glass, for one of the glass flower frogs, whichever one you want. I've got 3 of them here. So if you see one you like, swipe. Simple as that. Nobody on the flower frogs? Alrighty. Moving on, we've got candelabras, some vases. Actually, that's like a fish bowl. That's what it reminds me of. Now remember, we are looking for an apple. And I'm not even sure where I put them all right now because I did them this morning. So I'm going to be finding them just like you are. So basically, if you find an apple, that item's going to run for $1. I do have things kind of stacked in here right now. I've been moving things around. I've got another shelf that's going to come out and I'm going to put some of this stuff on there. But just so you can see a little closer, I've got this beautiful etched cranberry vase. It's got a nice ruffled top to it. And I'd like $10 on that piece. Underneath is a beautiful etched ruby and gold rimmed bowl. I could do that one for 8. Here we've got a ruby and clear crystal glass basket. I'll do that for 6. This is a ashtray or trinket dish, whatever you want to use it for. It could be either. I think it's too pretty to be an ashtray, so I would say a trinket dish. And I can do $8 on that one as well. Over here, I've got 4 of these glass. I believe they're Party Light. I could be wrong. Like leaf dishes. They're each a different color. Really nice fall colors, though. Let me bring them out so you can see them a little closer. Because these are actually really beautiful and would look really nice for any kind of a fall decor or decoration. And altogether, I believe they probably weigh between 1 and 2 pounds. Let's see what we got here. Yep, 1.64. And I'm going to run these 1 to 2 pounds for 15 for all 4. Whoops, I put 1,015. Might be thinking I'm selling gold. All right, here we go. 15 for all 4 of these beautiful glass dishes. Beautiful fall colors. Would be perfect as decor on any fall dinner table. If you see anything that you remember, there's a coupon for new buyers, $2 off. So that would make all those 13 if you were to use that coupon. Don't forget that coupon. It's new, B-U-Y, new buy. That's going to give you $2 off, $10 or more. Current buyers, you've got that great rewards program. And as you see, I'm discounting as I go. I'm always discounting as I go. Beautiful cobalt blue pieces. We've got vases, mostly vases and pitchers in this area. A couple dishes. A glass ornament right there. This is a beautiful cobalt blue, really low vase, but still nice contrasting colors with the blue there. I could do that one for $12. We have this silver overlay bowl, um, glass candle holders. Down here or just any glass candle holders? because I do have glass candle holder right here, this decorative one. And then I have up here some candelabras. This one here is a single. I have two that look like this one here. I have two that look like this one here. Two that look like this one here in the back. First one. This is a very pretty painted piece. It's a little dusty. It's been sitting on the shelf for a little while. Whoops. Almost closed out of the show. Has a little wear. Show you. Not a lot, just a little fading on some of the coloring, but it's still a beautiful piece. And I can do that for $8. Would you do $8 on that? Just check and make sure there's no chips. That's great there. Just making sure. Yep. All right. Did you want me to make you a bundle? Okay. I have one piece of uranium. Let me show you that. Hold on one moment. And that is the base of a sunbeam mixer for the juicer part. I do have some Amberina. I've got a beautiful Amberina basket, a beautiful Amberina Hennel nest, and another Amberina little pitcher here. And then all these pieces have glow on them. They all glow, including these Dalian art vases here in the back. They also glow. At the very top and at the very bottom, they have like a rim that glows. So that is all I have in regards to any kind of uranium or glowy type items. But if you want to keep asking, because you never know what else you might find. This is all my Asian inspired items. Welcome in Facebook Live. I have not forgotten you. YouTube, if you're out there, welcome in as well. If any of you are coming from one of those streaming platforms, if you would let me know that you came over from one of the other platforms, I'd appreciate it. Just kind of lets me know if that is working for me to pull some people in. We've got our new buyer coupon, which is new buy. It's going to give you $2 off, $10 or more. I'm discounting items as I'm going. So it is too quiet in here, but I can't have music on right now because I've got the other tablet running the other stream. I need to get my speaker fixed, guys. I need to get a speaker. Check these out. Beautiful lucite candles. We've got the red, green, and gold. I have them at $12 a piece. The red ones are the long ones. And then you've got the two shorter, $12 a piece. All right, I'm going to start running some things. Just because we need to start running some things. Let's go ahead and do some $3 pottery. See if we can start off with some good pottery sales. Okay, $3 pottery. I've got a couple pieces here. This Williamsburg piece. This is a pen and notepad holder. Really, really cute. $3. You would get both of these little bowls, little hand painted design. They do have a little mark on the bottom. Let me run this again. I'm actually going to run it for 20 seconds. That piece there. This piece is like a handmade pottery piece, punched on the sides. It is signed. I think this is Gopeki. I could be saying it wrong. Little candle. It has been used. Napkin holder, Talavera. This awesome bird. $3, guys. I'll start it one more time. We've got this great looking bell. I believe this is Mexico. It is. to Call Mexico with the dog on it. All these vases back here. Any of this is $3. All right. Did anybody want to see more candle holders? Because I kind of skipped that over because I do have other candle holders. Just scan those for a moment in case anybody's interested in any of these pieces. These ones here in the back are Villeroy and Bach. They're the lemon, I think lemon something. It's a pair. Villeroy and Bach. I'm not sure if I have them listed or not. Let me check real quick. Did I buy it now, maybe? I don't. So I'm going to run them for the pair for $8 for 10 seconds. This is the design on the outside, and this is who they're by, Villeroy and Bach, Portugal, and you get both pieces, $8. Tea light holders. Got that on the green and white. Hold on one second. Green and white candle holders. Where do you see green and white ones? Help me out, Colleen. I'm not sure which ones you're referring to. Oh, I see them. Never mind. My bad. Maybe if I just open my eyes a bit, I might have seen it. Let me pull them out so you can see them, and I can do them $12 for the pair. They're like a ceramic. Nice marbling technique done to them. Very, very pretty. And together they probably weigh between 1 and 2 pounds. That's what I'm guessing. Yep, 1.8. So let me go ahead and I'll run them. And if you're interested, go ahead and bid. And they are running now for $12 for the pair. They're nice risers too. They don't even have to be used for candle holders. They could be used as a nice riser if you're displaying something. So I like to repurpose things. I should probably use these as risers. They would be really beautiful to that. Yeah. Do you have any rewards available, Colleen? Well, if anybody changes their mind on those, let me know. I'd be more than happy to rerun them. Well, check out your rewards. You might be able to get some amounts off with that. These are from the 1970s wax candles, marked on the bottom, Animal Delight, and that was a 1970s product. I have a dog. I've got this one, not used before, and then I've got the monkey, never used. They crazy? I thought they were pretty cool. I'm like, wow, they're old and they've lasted this long and they're wax. That's crazy to me that wax would last that long, but they're pretty neat. I believe they were listed. I'm not going to say they are because typically when I say something's listed, I end up lying to myself. So I'm not going to say that. Hold on. Yeah, no. I don't think I have them listed unless it's under candle. Let me check and see. Did I list these guys? Does not look like I did. Nope. Of course not. Anyway, I'll do $8 a piece on these candles. They're probably worth a little bit more than that, but I'm trying to move stuff out. So that's why you got to make offers. If you see something you like, make me an offer because you never know. I might accept it. Tons of beautiful crystal glass. I have a little bit of early American pressed glass. And then just some other really pretty piece. This is a piece of the early American pressed glass right here. It's got some really nice gold trim on it. This as well. Nice cheese tray right there. These are all diamond cut style glass candy dishes. This is a beautiful vase. It's got a single controlled bubble. Really neat piece. $8 on that one. Do $4 on the bird. I've actually got, I think, two more of these birds, if I'm not mistaken. I have these two clear glass um, candle holders as well. Again, would make a really nice riser if you wanted to lift something up to show it a little bit more. And think about Christmas, guys. Christmas is coming up. I've got a lot of beautiful things here that would make wonderful Christmas gifts. So if you are looking for something specific, I already showed you those. I'm trying not to repeat. I am trying not to repeat. This ended up not selling. Raid of 2. I missed that. Thank you for the raid. Classic to now. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in those who rated. I appreciate you. I hope you had a great show, everybody. If you would follow Classic to Now, Classic to Now. Make sure that you follow them. I appreciate you. Welcome in. That is correct, Jean. On this bottle here, this is one of my heavier dollar pieces for sure, but it's still going to run for $1. Let me get back to auction, and I just want to edit for the weight to make sure it's at 15 ounces. Okay, I'm going to run this piece for $1 because the wild card today that we're looking for is an apple, and somebody saw the apple, so we're running it for $1. So this bottle with the glass heart cap is $1 for the whole set. $1. Nobody? All right. That'll go back on the shelf. And we're not going to rerun these tonight. So I'm actually going to hold on to that. I know. It is what it is. If anybody has any specific requests, please let me know because I do have such a variety of items. I very well might not show you what you might be looking for. So if you're looking for anything specific, shout it out and let me know so I can take you to that area of those items that I might have, whether it be pottery or paperweights or decanters or minis or wades, art glass, salt and pepper shakers. Whatever it is that you may be searching for, please let me know and then I can take you because I do have over 5,000 items, but I have them pretty well organized. So if you ask for something specific, I'm more likely than have it in a one area because I kind of keep like objects together. For example, here's all my minis. In my minis, I've got stone, I've got wades, and I have some pewter pieces and other metal pieces. Can't hear me? Well, I think it's because the thing is going. Can you hear me now? Make sure my Bluetooth is off. Okay, can you hear me now? My Bluetooth popped on because I came too close to the computer, so I had to turn it off. The computer took over my phone. All right, anyway, let me go a little closer on these pieces. These are $4 a piece for any of the wades or brass items or pewter items that are on the shelf. Or stone, pewter, and wades, not brass. My apologies. I misspoke. So if I do have people hanging out still on the Facebook Live, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. We're just scanning some shelves. I'm actually going to run some minis right now, and if anybody's interested in bidding on any of these, go ahead and swipe. My saying is swipe it if you like it. Swipe if you like it. $4. I'll go for 15 seconds. No, I'm gonna stick with 10. Okay. So we've got Wade's. We've got stone critters down here on the bottom shelf. A lot of beautiful pewter pieces. I'll scan for a moment. If anybody decides they want me to run this again, I will. I'm just going to run it again. Miniatures, $4 a piece for any of these pieces. Your choice. You just let me know which one you want. Nobody. All right. We do have some cast iron um, pieces as well. These are the old vintage farmer, or I guess they were used on train tracks and stuff like that. We've got this one here with a little seesaw. These guys are on a sled. These guys have benches. Oh, excuse me. Ah, that snuck up on me. All right. Here I've got a mixture of all kinds of stuff. Got some dollhouse furniture by Stromberger. I could be wrong on that last, on the name of that. I can look at it if you're interested. Some tins. Most of these I can do for like $5. The only one I want a little bit more is this one here, but all the others, $5. See a tin that you like, let me know. Again, welcome in YouTube and Facebook Live. If I am actually on YouTube, I'm not sure. Nobody seems to be able to find me. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm on YouTube, but if I am, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining Spirit Hatched Wildcard Wednesday, where we are looking for this guy. And if you find this guy on anything out here on my shelves, we're going to run it for $1. So that's what we're looking for. Got to shout it out. Apple down in um the chat box if you see the apple. And yes, please ask me if you're looking for something specific. Got a ton of goodies everywhere. You never know what you might find. Look at this guy. You never know what you might find. All right, moving down a little bit. We've got some other Jim Shore pieces. Sorry about that. $18 right now on all the Jim Boy pieces. The boy and girl busts, aren't they beautiful? Oops, sorry. I keep knocking them over. I think, let me just see if I listed those or not. BUST. I didn't. If I remember right, if my memory serves me right, I was going to list them for like $25 a piece. They are definitely vintage. They are both in really, really nice shape. Very little damage or anything done to them. If you want, I can pull them down. You want them? All right, let me pull them down and I'll get you a more close-up look at them. Hold on one second. I bring them over here so you can see them. Okay. Let me do it up here. Give me a second. All right, we're going to start with the girl. So she's got a little call out right there. You see that little chip on the very bottom? Doesn't affect anything on the front of her. And then this guy, they are, hold on, I've got my ruler right here. I had my ruler right here. Oh, that's right. I have to go get a ruler because I'm not sure exactly how tall they are. All right, and this is the boy. And on the bottom of him, same thing, just I think because these are these like chalkware, I believe. That's just the typical little flea bites that happen with this type of um, product, if that makes sense. And yeah, I think they're at least 7 inches. But I don't know what I did with my green one that had my apple on it from earlier today. I can't find it. I set it down somewhere. Let me get my other. Oh, it's right here. I brought it in here with me. I found it. See, got the apple on it. All right, let's see how tall these guys are. They're actually almost 10 inches tall, just shy of 10 inches. Do you still like them? You still want them? Okay, got it. I see it. All right, let me find out their weight. I might actually it's going to be over 5 pounds. So it'll end up going ground. So 4 to 6, 50, running for 10 seconds. Okay, they are running. Thank you, Martha. Had to look at that name, right? Yeah, look at that. Beautiful features, though. I mean, look how pretty those features are. The rosy cheeks, the eyes on both of them. Look at this one. I mean, just so pretty. Congratulations. Is that your first win with me? Is that your first purchase? Well, thank you, Martha. Congratulations. Welcome to Spirit Hatched, to the Spirit Hatched family. And one thing on each show, on your first win of the show, you get a thrifting fortune. So I am going to pull your thrifting fortune out and let's see what we've got for you. I almost pulled out a pumpkin. I felt that pumpkin in my hand. All right, let's see what your thrifting fortune is, Martha. It says cool, calm, and curated. Glass, marble, stoneware. Sleek, and there goes the view again. I'll just read it. Sleek and chill is your vibe. Look for textures that cool the space but warm the spirit. Nice fortune. I believe these will cool any space. They are beautiful and they definitely warm the spirit with their beautiful features. So nice pickup. Thank you. Thank you. Let me set this over here. Keep them safe and put your fortune because you'll get your fortune with your package. So thank you. Thank you. You are welcome. All right, so we're looking for more of these. We've got to find the others. All right, let's see if we can find another one. I'm going to scan. You're looking for the apple of my eye. Anybody see the apple? Did you see an apple? Oh my gosh, look at that. The best under any Christmas tree is the blessing of family. Oops, hold on, let me type in my wild to get my listing up, and we're going to run this one for $1, going for 10 seconds, and this is running now. $1 on this piece. It is a nice little Santa, almost has a Jim Shore vibe to it. Very, very cute for $1. Is it Jim Shore? No, Take Heart. It's called Take Heart. But it does have this really nice saying on it. The best gift under any Christmas tree is the presence of family and happy. Let me run it again. Hold on 1 second. It's running. Thanks, Jean. That is a really, really cute piece. Nice pickup. Congratulations, sis. Nice pickup. All right, Thrift and Fortune. Doo-doo-doo. Jean gets What is Jean getting? Something about a theater. Let's see. What is yours? The theater kid grown up. Velvet curtains, costume jewelry, old programs, dramatic portraits. Your thrift vibe is high drama and full of flair. You are definitely high drama. I agree with that 100%. She's my sister. I can tell her she's high of drama. Oh, anyway, what does that say? It what? I have no idea what you're saying. 816. It's something 816. 816. Didn't you have it set for, don't I have it set for what am I thinking? Local pickup? You didn't have a choice for local pickup, sis? Because it should have only been $1 plus whatever tax. If you did not, I will check Whatnot and see if they can switch that to local pickup and refund you the shipping. Because it should be set up for local pickup. Yeah, it definitely should be set for that. So check that out and let me know. And if not, I'll reach out to Whatnot and tell them it's going to be a local pickup and see if they will change it and refund you. These are Russian hand painted ornaments, and I'm going to run them at $7 a piece. If anybody's interested in these, whoops, I put 700 in. We don't want to do that. So $7 for a beautiful Russian hand painted ornament. I have multiple ones, so if you don't want this one, you could choose whichever one you would prefer. It doesn't have to be that one. So I do have this one here, this style. These two little ones I would do together for $7. My fingers will let me type. I'll do one of them for $4. How about that? One for $4. It's not fair. Give me a second. Let me rerun these both for $7 because it should have said 7. I don't know what happened. My finger must have hit the wrong button. So let's try this again. 7. 10 seconds. And on this one, you're getting both of these ornaments. Beautiful hand painted ornaments for $7. All right, moving on. We've got these beautiful candlestick holders. They might be listed. I'm just checking to see if I have them listed. I do. They are listed for $20. I will run them for 10 seconds. They are identical. Beautiful, beautiful hand painted pieces, wood, in excellent shape. And you get both of them for 20. All right. This bowl here, the actual bowl itself, along with the spoon, is going to be $15 for the bowl and the spoon. These two pieces, $15. All right. The snowman is a very unusual piece. It's hand carved Santa Claus, St. Nicholas. I do have it listed at 45. I will drop it down to 40 for this show because I would like to get him moved, but he is an amazing piece. He is very well decorated. He's in great shape. Beautiful painting on the back. He still has his staff. A lot of the others that I saw did not have a staff. He is signed. And again, for today only, I'll take $5 off, making him $40. If you're a new buyer, you get an additional $2 off. That would make him 38. So not a bad deal. And again, welcome to those that are here from Facebook and from YouTube. I'm not sure that YouTube is working, but welcome. If you've come in from another stream, would you let me know that you're here from either Facebook or YouTube? Just put an FB or a YT and let me know if you streamed over from another streaming platform. I'm just curious of how many people are coming from a different platform. Moving on, we've got all the metals. We've got copper, um, just regular metal pieces. Not sure how to set it up. Not sure how to set up what. Set up what, Jean? Okay, let me run a few things here. Free pickup. It should just be in there. Let me go to my, I don't know if I can edit the show in the middle of the show. Hold on 1 second. I don't think I can. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me see something. Minimize, create, end. Yeah, I can't. So that's all right. I'll check it out for you though. I'll get it taken care of. I would rather bring it to you than ship it to you. Anyway, I was getting ready to run a few things here. So let me come out of here and we're going to run actually some of these vases over here. And I'm going to run them for $5. So this is going to be for any of these brass vases here in the back. And they are running for $5. Each one is etched. So $5 a piece on the etched vases. Any brass vase. Nobody? Don't really have that many people in the Whatnot show right now. I'm curious of how many are on the other show. Yeah, definitely think about that Christmas shopping. Lots of beautiful things that you can give as gifts. And everything is very inexpensive right now, guys. I mean, I have some things that are a little bit pricey, but you see, I'm selling most of my stuff for $5, $10, and I should be getting more for it, but I've got to make some sales. So I am doing what I got to do until I get these listed and have set prices on everything. So make sure that you read my notes. Also keep in mind that new buyer coupon. If you're new here, just the word new buy is going to get you $2 off, $10 or more. If you would share the show as well, share the stream with your followers and see if we can get a lot of people in here. That's my goal, is for Wildcard Wednesdays to have a ton of people, because I could run a thing for $1 and it doesn't get that bidding war that something should get a bidding war on. So would really love to fill up the room. And if you know of any big sellers that are closing out and need some place to raid into, send them my way. Would love to get a big raid and try to see if I can get some of these items moved. I've got some great pieces, great discounts, great reward program, and a fun game. We still have to find some more of these so we can run them for $1. Over here, I have some beautiful enamel pieces. Some miniature tea sets. These are $10 on the miniature tea sets. I have that one. Whoops, and I have this one. There are my only two of the tea sets left. I have another tea set over here that has ladybugs on it, but typical Goodwill fashion, they've had everything stuffed in a bag. I could barely see that this one obviously had been broken. The rest of the pieces are all in excellent shape. There's 4 cups, 4 saucers, a teapot, a creamer, but the sugar bowl is just a little banged up. That's all. But they all say ladybug on them. It's a really cute little set. So I was only going to do that set for $5 because it's got that one little piece that's not working right. Get a sip of my tea. Hold on 1 second. Oh, it's hot. I thought I put ice in it. I was not expecting it to be so hot. Apparently, I forgot to put ice in it. Again, if you're a buyer, 5 o'clock, we're going to be running this beautiful acrylic owl paperweight. That is the buyer's giveaway for today. That'll run at 5 o'clock. Got 1 hour. Need to make some money, guys. Need to make some money. We got to get this stream going. You never heard of what, sis? Have you networked with? No, I have not. Eclectic Deals. Let me highlight that and follow so I can see what he's all about. So I followed. I'll check after the show to see what he's all about. Um, what was the turtle? Oh, yes, that's my. I always have it hidden because I want to sell it, but I don't want to sell it. It's one of those things. But you caught it. You caught it. It is a beautiful enameled turtle magnifying glass. I love it. But at the same time, I know I can't keep everything. So that's why it was kind of hidden. It's like there, but it was hidden. You had good eyes. So I'd like $10 for it. I think it's probably worth more than that, but he's very well used. He's he's been very well used. I have used him so many times, but I do have him there because he is available for sale. So Vandrew, if you do want him, $10. I'm here to make sales today. I've got to take care of my family. I've got to save my home. I got to save my home. So we've had a lot of changes recently, and we're trying to save our home. So I'll run him, and if you're interested, you go ahead and bid. We'll do it that way because, like I said, I'm trying to make some money. So he is $10 for this awesome enameled magnifying glass. If not, no worries. I won't be hurt. I'm just saying he is truly available for sale. So I would love to sell it. I'd love to sell everything, guys. I want to sell everything. Must check him out and come to his networking shows. I appreciate that. I've been watching The Archivist as well as oh my gosh, something Rust, something Vintage Rust, Modern Roots Vintage Rust. I could be totally wrong on her name right now. I could be totally screwing it up because my mind is not working. But I've been watching their shows as well on how to run the business, and that's where I went and started checking out the analytics on my show a little bit more deeper. I kind of learned how to do it because I didn't really understand it before, and I was just like, "Oh man, I got to make some changes because I am losing money." So I started as of today. I used to have a daily coupon. Every day I would offer 20% off. But on top of that 20% off, I was given a couple dollars off of the piece. And then on top of that, the rewards program was even giving more money off. And I did not realize that until I actually looked at the numbers. And you can't claim these ones, these are on me, so they don't count. I'm not going to run for a dollar. But anyway, I was very shocked to see how much money I was losing. So I had to revamp a little bit and change how I'm doing things. So I definitely will check them out because I need to learn how to properly do this so I can make money. I've got to make the money, honey. My husband can't work. He is today. He's really having a rough day today. He's had a rough day since Sunday, actually. He had actually started a new medication, and that medication has messed him up so bad, guys. I mean, we left church on Sunday and he could barely even walk. Like his legs were so weak. And we went to go see my brother Monday. Was it Monday afternoon, Jeanette? We went out there, I think. Because my brother's not doing well. And Kelly could hardly even converse with the family. He was just so out of it from this medication. And then he was like that again yesterday. And last night I said, no, you're not taking it anymore. It's making you worse instead of better. It's supposed to help him with dizziness and all that stuff, and it's making it worse. I took him off of it. So Hopefully, within the next few days, he'll start feeling better. Thank you, Eclectic. I appreciate that. I appreciate the prayers. I'm praying that him not being on it, within the next few days, he'll start coming back around to himself. Because, man, that was awful to see how he was. Like, he couldn't lift his head up. He was, he said that his body hurt so bad, he was clenching his fists and felt like he was ducking down because his neck was so tight. Um, but anyway, he's resting right now. So I'm here, the only one working, and I'm trying to make this work. I was trying to find my listing for these, but apparently I don't have it on there. So I'm trying to make this work and give you guys some great items at great prices. What I'm looking at right now are the paperweights. I am just trying to figure out what happened to my 15-ounce one because I know I did it, and it's not here. So I'm a little confused. So what I was trying to do is run these, but I don't want to run them at 1 to 2 pounds because I know that's not what they weigh. I don't want to overcharge you guys, so I want to drop that weight down to 15 ounces on this. Or actually, we'll do 11 ounces. Here we go. All right, so these ones here in front of me that I'm looking at right now, I am going to run um, for $7. These are $7 for today. All right, so you've got these paperweights are the only ones that I'm doing for 7. If you see one that you like, let me know. And then we've got these two down here, the fish ones, $7. This is $7. Little glass dinosaur, glass whale. This green whale, $7. This paperweight is $7. And this whale is $7. So if you want one of those, let me know and I will rerun any of those for 7. This was broken. I knocked his head off. Poor little guy. I glued him back on with some glass glue, but I still knocked his head off. I know, I felt so bad. Um, but anyway, because he was broken, he's only going for $3 because he was broken. And I'm being upfront with you guys about it. So I'm going to run him. And if you're interested, go ahead and bid. But I'm going to run him only for $3 because of the fact that he lost his head. He got decapitated, but repaired. So he's running for $3. Nobody? He's still an amazing piece, even for $3. All right. This piece here, I also messed up. I didn't wrap it properly, and this little top here on the back got chipped on the sailboat. These are the George Gerard pieces. This one as well, the fish. This one's in great shape here. I have another George Gerard up here. This awesome Egyptian style cat. He is so, so nice looking. And then we've got this toucan, also George Gerard. And I could be saying his last name wrong. So I'm just going by how it looks to me as far as, the spelling. Beautiful swan. So any of these here in the center, these are Wheaton Arts and or signed paperweights or just larger paperweights. And these all go for $25. So what I'm going to do is run them. Whoops. Hold on. I just messed something up. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I'm going to run them for 22. 22. Your choice. You see when you like, swipe. For today only, 22. If you change your mind, let me know, but for today only, 22. I'll scan them one more time. If anybody sees something that they want to bid on, give me a shout out. I'll rerun it at $22. Any of these pieces are 22. Nobody? Again, I'll rerun any of the $7 ones as well. So if you see something there that you like, let me know. I'll rerun those also. I have 5 of these crystal swans. I'll do them at $2 a piece. A little crystal bell, a Christmas tree. This is a spun glass piece. I actually have some more spun glass over here. We've got the basket, 2 hearts, piano, little candle, spun glass deer. These are $8. That's a neat deer. I like the deer. And then we've got this little piece here. I love Grandma. Again, remember, Christmas is coming. Great little gifts for Christmas time. And these are all running for about $5. So all of these back here. You see something that you like or you want to see closer up, this is the Christmas poinsettia. Got seashells. You see something, let me know. We've got a unicorn down here. Oops, get back up there. Another cat. This is a clear cat. And then we've got a sleeping cat. $5 on those ones. You guys see something you like, please let me know. You do? I have a lot of glass. That is one thing for sure. That is what I started on. I started actually on paperweights. This was my original collection, was paperweights. My original ones that that I had for years are gone. I've sold those, and these are just the ones that I've been gathering since then. But I love art glass, any kind of spun glass or lamp working glass. Um, it's just that's my passion, is the glass. But I started collecting other things too, just vintage things that I felt like had value that I could flip for a couple dollars. So that's how my business got to be as big as it is and have so much inventories, because I started getting more porcelain and ceramic and just adding some different things on. Remember, we're still looking for that tomato, guys. We're looking for a tomato. Hand painted items, hand painted glasses, vases. These are $5 on the hand painted pieces. Anything in here, $5. I'll run it and let's see if we can get any bids. Your choice, $5 for any of these hand painted pieces. I'll run it for 30 seconds, give you time to view. We've got some beautiful Butterfly Meadows Lenox vases here in the back. A beautiful hand painted cheese dome. Very, very nice piece, all glass. Down here we've got some beautiful vases in the back. A wall hanging with a little hummingbird on it. Some glass sets, all hand painted. Beautiful bell. And down here we've got this candle holder. This is 2 pieces. It's decanter and a couple more vases. This is a large one of the Lenox Butterfly Meadows. And then I have the 4 smaller ones. And again, $5 for any of these pieces. If anybody wants me to rerun those, I'll just rerun it. Let me just rerun it and see. What do I have? I have 1 to 2 pounds. Hold on. Let me make sure that that's changed to 15 ounces, because I think most of these are under 15 ounces. I thought I had posted my 15-ounce category on this show, but it's not showing up. So I'm not sure what happened there. All right. I'm going to run these again at $5. So if anybody saw anything there as I was scanning that you liked, go ahead and bid. And here we go. $5 for any of the hand-painted glass pieces. Your choice, $5. All right, if you change your mind, let me know. Is anybody looking for anything specific? These beautiful cobalt blue vases have this nice decorative piece. This one has the same kind of designing on it. This has a nice ruffled top. I have this one listed at $30 for this one here. Two beautiful black stallions. If there is anybody still hanging out on Facebook Live and or YouTube, thank you for joining. I appreciate you hopping into Spirit Hatched. This is my first time on Facebook Live and on YouTube if it's in fact working, which I'm not sure. But I appreciate you all being here. If you're interested in buying any of these items that I'm showing, you would have to come over to Whatnot to do that. Everything that I have is in the Whatnot store at this time. It's shown as inactive. I thought I applied it to this show though. Check it. Yeah, I did check the inactives. Thanks, Eclectic. Yeah, I believe I did, and I thought I had set it to be on this show, but I don't see it. It's not coming up. Hold on, let me just UNLIS 7, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 6. Yeah, the 15 ounces is definitely not there. Because I've been trying to really be careful with my unlisted ones to have categories under 7 ounces, under 15, 1 to 2 pounds, just like the shipping is. So I can be more accurate in making sure that you guys aren't getting overcharged on the shipping. It's really important. That's one of those things I've been learning with all these educational shows I've been watching is shipping is imperative that you have it accurate. So I'm really working hard on getting that done. So down here, I've got a lot of beautiful hand blown glass dishes and some fused glass plates. Really pretty fused glass pieces. Nice little trinket dish, bowl, whatever you want to call it. $15 on that one. I'm going to have this neat one down here. Again, fused glass. Looks like a Jackson Pollock. I'm not sure what that is, Eclectic. I have to check that out because I don't know what that is. A Jackson Pollock. What is a Jackson Pollock? This is a really cool bowl. Ooh, ow, that hurt my ears. Look at this bowl. How neat that is. This is called Spotty Thing. It even says it on the back. Joe Mathis is who made it. He called it the Spotty Thing. See all the spots all over it. But it's a really pretty kind of amethyst purple color with some brown in it and then the white little specks all throughout it. I think it's a pretty cool bowl. I had it listed for 30. I will take 25 on that if anybody's interested in the Spotty Thing bowl. Patrick's opponent was an American painter, major figure in the abstract. Oh, okay. Got you. So that's why you say it looks like it because of the drip technique. Okay, understood. Very cool. See, you learn something new every day. That's one of the things I love about this community. You guys are a wealth of knowledge out there, and you guys know some things that I don't know that I'm not aware of. So I love learning that kind of stuff. I love learning new things. So thank you. Thank you for sharing. Look at these little guys. Aren't they adorable? Those ones are my favorite. The little elephant. Look at the trunks. Little roosters. These are glass. I think I have them listed for 8. All glass roosters. This is all glass. All glass flowers, glass leaves, glass vase. The whole thing is glass. And I believe the last one I sold was $10, if I'm not mistaken. Trinket boxes. These ones are $5. These have a little trinket inside of them. So this one here, looking for the doggy. See that? Little doggy on the inside. Little tiny doggy. Excuse my nails. Normally I have my nails done and they're normally long. But the last set of nails I had to remove. And when I removed them, they literally removed my nail. So I'm waiting for my nails to grow back. That was my fault because I started using stuff on my nails that I probably shouldn't have been using. So, my bad. Little Santa trinket box. I don't think he's got anything in him. Oh, yes, he does. What's he got in him? He's got a little bow on side of that one. And these are $5 for these ones. All of my other trinket boxes are $3 or $2 possibly at this moment. But these ones, because they are new to the store, I don't discount them until I've had them for a month or two. We are going to change this to $5 for these ones here. I'll run a couple of these trinket boxes and see if anybody's interested in these ones. Here we go. Save and changes. And we're going to run the Santa trinket box first. Right here. It's got the little bow on the inside of it. So this is running right now for $5 for the Santa trinket box. It's in great shape. All right. I'm going to do this one next. This is the one with the little girl looking for her doggy. There's a little doggy on the inside of it. Going for $5. This one's a snail. And it's got a leaf on the inside. Running for $5. I also have a glass snail if anybody likes snails. I have a little glass one as well. Not a trinket box, but just a glass snail. Hold on a second, I gotta get up. Oh, my knees are really hurting me when I try to get up like that. I should not be doing that. All right, this one does not have anything in it, but it's still adorable. Look at the octopus on top, little purple one. I'll run it for $3. So this one's running for $3. Okay. All right. Does anybody have any requests? Anybody out there? You know what I haven't come over to do is to see if I've had any chats on Facebook. My apologies. Let me come over here and see if there's been any chats on Facebook. Trying to. How do I make this bigger again? Hold on a minute. There we go. Any chats? No chats. I don't even know how to tell if anybody's watching on this stream because it doesn't show. Well, I've had no likes, so I don't know. I'm not sure. New box items. These are all little tiny country figurines. Got some milk jugs, little bears. Oh, excuse me. Ay, ay, ay. My goodness. I didn't take a nap today. I'm just showing these things real quick while I'm over here. In this basket are just a whole bunch of apples and stars and magnets. I might actually include those in the giveaway. In here we've got a whole bunch of Easter eggs, a vintage paper cutter, door stopper. This is a plaque. On this side it's got a flag. On the other side it's a dove. Some other vintage little plaques there. This is the Annabelle. Annabelle? She's called Annabelle. I want to say it's Annabelle. I could be wrong on the name of this. I think it's Anna something. Anyway, got two what do you call them things? Rolling pins. This little bear um, trio on their little horse, their little wood horse. I think they're adorable. My metal owl. This is a nice patriotic silverware holder. Would be perfect for a picnic. Hold your nice forks and spoons and napkins. We've got these little angels. These are from what were they called again? Trying to see the card. Come on, let me have the card. A fresh start, a new day. Nope, that's not it. I forget who they were from. Anyway, aren't they adorable? She's getting a little lazy. I think she's getting tired of sitting around. She's drooping. Just saying. All right, back here we have some other patriotic themed items. Got a tea light holder down here. A metal tin over there. Basket in the back. A lantern. Some figurines. Up here we've got a lot of glass jars. These are $3 a piece if I'm not mistaken. The last I looked. Give me a second and let me bring up my bottle listing and see what I still have them at. Oh, maybe I don't have it anymore. Anyway, $3 a piece. I'll run them as an unlisted. If you see a bottle in here that you like, on this shelf, on this shelf, just old vintage bottles, just a variety of different sizes, shapes, colors. On this shelf, again, $3 for any of these. And then these ones here are $10 a piece. These are the Wheaton Arts. These are like the ones that they use in the labs for like acid and stuff like that. All three of these here. And then up here I've got a lot of miniature amber jars. And then we're going to go into the Wheaton Arts bottles. And I have a nice variety of Wheaton Arts. These are all vintage Wheaton Arts bottles. And I believe I have them, I want to say $6 a piece. And they're probably not listed because I've been changing out my listings. But hold on one second. Let me just see if they're still in here. They're not. Let me check under auction. Hold on. I don't have them listed. So anyway, $6 a piece on the Wheaton Arts bottles, if anybody's interested. I will bundle these, so if you have multiple that you'd be interested in, I have no problems doing a bundle. And that way, especially if you're a new buyer, you can take advantage of that $2 discount off of $10 or more. You've got me for about 30 more minutes, guys. I really thought I was going to really do well tonight. I did good. I'm not complaining. Just thought a second round was going to work. All right, let's get to running some things. Let's see. I'm just going to start at some unlisted pieces here and run a few things and see what we can do. We'll go to 7 ounces on this one. Excuse me. All right, first piece I'm going to run, it's going to be this. Hallmark ornament. Running for $5. There it goes. Running for $5. 7 of 9. Hallmark ornament. New in box. You guys have anything specific you would prefer me to show you? Did you want me to continue scanning shelves, or do you want me to run things for you? Got some awesome planters over here. I haven't really showed the planters very much lately. Got some beautiful pieces. Elephant planters, swan, duck, little angels. These are $12 a piece on the planters. $12 on any planter. They're not planters. Back here are violet pots. There's two of them. Really nice, pretty blue color. And then these are just bowls or dishes that I believe could be used as planters. I'm not selling them as a bowl, so I figured maybe they could sell as a planter. Repurpose, guys, repurpose. Anybody interested in any planters? See if I have my listing up and I'll just run it and see. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Hold on. There they are. All right. If you saw a planter in here that you were interested in, it's running now, $12. Buyer's choice, $12. All right. Hey, Kathleen. Winks Thrifting Village, welcome in. Still have a few more apples we need to find for the dollar wild card Wednesday. What else can I show you guys? Welcome into Facebook and YouTube. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. I don't believe that there's any chats going. I don't see any chats. It doesn't appear so. I do appreciate you being here as well. I don't want you to think I'm forgetting about you guys, but I appreciate those people that are on that stream as well. All right, guys. Give me some ideas. What are you looking for? What are you guys looking to buy? Put me in a direction of what you would like to see. Look at these beautiful candlestick holders. Beautiful cobalt blue with a nice silver on them. They're very pretty. They would be beautiful for Christmas if you're doing that nice blue and white theme that a lot of people like to do. Lots of milk glass. The set for the snack set here, 4 cups, 4 trays, $15 today only. If you're interested, let me know. I'll just run it. I know I've got the listing for it, so hold on one second. We'll just run it. Let's see if we can move the algorithm. If I start running things all the time, maybe it'll push me up a little bit. We're gonna give it 10 seconds, $15, set of 4 cups, 4 snack trays, $15. Milk glass, grape themed. Second, let me get myself back up here. Ooh. Stuff getting old, guys. It is tough getting old. I don't know about you guys, but for me lately it's been hard. We're gonna run this beautiful dish for $10. How pretty it is. Nice lidded dish. It's in great shape. $10. Or welcome in. Thanks for joining. If you guys would let me know what you're interested in, it doesn't seem like you're really into what I'm showing. So I kind of want to get an idea what you're looking for so I can make sure I'm showing you things that you would like to see. I do not have coins. I actually wrote down some information about coins this morning. It's funny that you say that, War. Um, there was an article on one of the streaming platforms in regards to different years of coins, and if you find this specific year, look for this error and how much the coin was going to be worth. So I wrote down all those different years, and I'm like, for sure, I know I've got a lot of pennies. So I'm going to go through all my pennies and see if I can find any that are worth any money, but I don't really know a lot about coins. I really don't know a lot about coins. What was that? Hold on, let me go back. Getting old is not for sissies. That is so true. It is not for sissies. Just reach out to you and you'll let me know. All right, War. Hold on, let me follow you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what I was doing, writing it down just to kind of get an idea. Okay, what do I have that might be worth some money here? Because I need to get some funds coming in. So if you see something, guys, that you really like, please let me know. I know I'm not running a lot tonight, and I probably really should be, but I'm actually feeling very tired. This is my second round, and I had to go chase down the chickens today before the storm hit, and the chickens didn't want to cooperate. Pain in the butt birds. One, oh my gosh. We gave them I think it's like strawberry honeydew. I think that's what it's called. It's a honeydew and it's strawberry colored. So we had some that we got from my sister Joy's house that she had grown that were going bad. So we put them out there for the chickens. They weren't bad, but they would have gone bad had we not taken them. Let's put it that way. So we put them out there for the chickens, and my husband, after they were done eating, goes out to check on them. And the white ones, we have the white chickens. I forget what they're called, but anyway, we have these white chickens, and he goes to let them out of the cage, and he sees red all down the front of them. All four of the white ones look like they had been in a fight. He panicked. He was like, "Oh my gosh, what's going on?" It was the coloring from the watermelon, the strawberry watermelon, that dyed their coat right in front. So he comes running in. He's telling me this story that, the chickens are all red on the front. And I go running up the stairs. He goes, "But it's okay. It's just from what they ate." And I'm like, "What?" And then he starts telling me what happened. I couldn't believe it. So they tore those strawberry watermelons up. I mean, literally, there is not any meat left, just the rind. Literally, they took every bit of meat. They loved it. They thoroughly enjoyed that stuff. I could not believe it. I said, "Well, we could make bowls out of those watermelon rinds right there. I mean, they're perfectly shaped like a bowl. They're, let them dry out in the sun." But yeah, he thought they had gotten into a fight. All four of the white ones had red coming down the front of them from the watermelon. Too funny. And then the one today would not get into the cage, back into her coop. I had chased her all over the place. Normally she lets me pick her up, but today she's like, I ain't going back in there. We wanted to get them in before the rain started coming down. They're a lot to handle sometimes, those chickens are. Does anybody else have any chickens at their house? Just curious. Mine are giving us 7 eggs a day. We gave some to the neighbors. We gave 2 dozen to a family friend of my brother-in-law's. Does she? Yeah, ours are laying like crazy, the amount of eggs we're getting. And we can't, it's just me and Kelly. So we've literally been giving them away. I know we could probably make money off of it, but we didn't pay for the chickens. We didn't pay for bringing them here. My daughter did, and to us it's free. I'm going to share the blessing. I mean, I could easily make a little money off of those eggs because of what they're worth right now, but I feel like I just need to share the blessing. I think I gave a dozen to my sister. I meant to bring a dozen down to Joy, and I left them on the table. But if you've never had an egg that was literally just laid, and then you take it, you wash it, you crack it, and put it in a frying pan, I'm telling you, there is no better eggs than fresh. Store bought, I don't think I'll ever buy store bought eggs again. I just won't buy them. There's truly a difference in the flavor. It's crazy. Yeah, the fresh laid ones have such a I don't even know how to explain it. Just a much richer, healthier taste to them. And we feed our chickens a lot of really good greens, a lot of blueberries and carrots and peas and watermelon and peppers. I mean, they get a lot of good veggies. And the eggs they're laying are just really, really yummy and yellow. I mean, their yolk is much yellower than a yolk that you get in the store. Underneath here, I finally pulled all the stuff out that was blocking all this. These are Pyrex dishes with like stainless steel holders. The tree kettle. This one here. Oh, the Christmas tree. Never mind. Silly me. I had to look a little bit further. This is a nice enameled metal piece. I gotta put this down. I can't do it one-handed. Needs a good cleaning. I have not washed it recently. I washed it when I first got it, but it's been sitting down here for a while. Let's see if you can see in there or not. Kind of hard to really get a good light on the inside. This part here. Like that on both sides. I don't believe I have any of my teapots listed. But let me just check and see. No, I don't have it listed. For that one, if you're interested, 15? Is that too much? Any branding? Let's see. Look at the bottom. Yeah, it is Nico. Nico Ceramics. That's ceramic? That doesn't feel like ceramic to me. I guess Nico Ceramics does enameled as well because it's definitely not ceramic. I believe that is definitely enamel. But very nice piece, $15. Really, really neat Christmas piece. And it weighs probably less than 2 pounds. Oh, it's right at 2 pounds. So I'll just do it at 1 to 2 pounds is what I'll run it under. If you're interested, you can bid on it. If not, no worries. I won't be offended. I just feel like I need to run things to try to get that algorithm boosted. So it's running for 15 if interested on the teapot. Nice Christmas piece. If you want to make any offers on any of these pieces, you can definitely make me a counter offer. All right. So if you see something you like and you want to give me a counter offer, please do so. I don't mind counter offers at all. I'm only going to be on for another 20 minutes, guys. I could probably stay on a little bit longer. I don't know. We're supposed to go to church tonight, but with the way Kelly's been feeling, I'm not too sure that we're going to make it. And I would go by myself, but I honestly don't like leaving him home alone, especially when he's unsteady. I don't want to take any chances of him falling while I'm not here. It's hard enough when I run out to the store or run to my sister's house. I have to worry about him the whole time. He has severe vertigo and dizziness, so it kind of makes it hard for him to move around. We thought the new medication was going to make a difference for him, but the new medication actually made him worse. Like made him really, really sick. So he stopped taking that. Anyway, we're down to 4 people. 1.5 quart capacity, enamel on steel. Oh, is that what the teapot is? Enamel on steel? eclectic. Yeah, found several online. Is the 15 too high? Thank you. I appreciate that, Colleen. Yeah, it is very scary. He started getting vertigo about 3.5 years ago. We had just moved into the house, and within 6 months, he started getting so dizzy he couldn't even drive. And it got really, really bad there for a while, and he hasn't been able to work since. That is okay. I just want to make sure I'm not, because I try to be fair in my prices and I don't want to gouge anybody. That's never my intention. In fact, I prefer you to be able to make a little bit of money off of something. So, for example, if I buy something for $3 and sell it for 6, but I know I could have sold it for 10 or 15, I don't mind the next seller being able to have a little bit of that profit. So I kind of try to come midway for me to make a profit and for them. So I'm going to continue doing that. I just stopped the coupons is the only thing I stopped. I'm going to continue pricing that way. Amazon has used one for 50. Oh wow, so 15 is a good price. That's actually low, but yeah. All right, I'll keep it where it is. 15. 15 it is. I've got a zoo. You're not. I'm just really picky on what I can. That's true. Yeah, I know you do live in an RV, so I know you don't have a lot of space. That's got to be hard. Um, you live off grid, right? You're the buyer that lives off grid. Okay. Are you building a house in your home, or do you just pull your RV in and that's what you live in when you're back off the road? I'm just curious. You're not going to build? Yeah, better be mobile, right? You can leave whenever you want. Mugs, lots of mugs. Anybody see an apple? Nobody saw the apple? You guys aren't watching. You're just not watching. I don't know what I can do to help you if you don't watch for the apples. Christmas. I am finally getting this out where we can see it more. Trying to put all the Santas together, all the nativities together. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy she liked those pottery mugs. That's great. Timey Christmas items. Just the word timey caught me off. Love old timey Christmas items. Oh, old time, the time. I got it. I get it. Sometimes I'm dense eclectic, so don't mind me. I have a nesting doll here. I also have, oh, I think I sold her the round one. Never mind. I don't have Mrs. Claus anymore. So I've got Mr. Claus nesting doll. I have a smoker. This is a Santa smoker. So you'd put a little incense down here, put him back on top, smoke should come out of his mouth. I also have a German smoker as well, made out of wood, that's out in the other room. So if anybody likes those kind of things. And this one is like a paper mache. The Santa here, he's kind of like a paper mache. I don't know how else to explain him. I want antique Christmas ornaments. I don't know that I have any antique Christmas ornaments, and I don't really have a lot of Christmas ornaments. I have, oh, I do still have the round one. I do still have Mrs. Claus ornament. This is Mrs. Claus. She's kind of messed up. Her face is a little messed up there. Hold on. Let's see if I can fix her. Well, actually, I think that's Mr. Claus. because that looks like he's got a beard. So here's another Santa ornament. This is a nesting doll as well. The German one, absolutely. I will show that to you. Come over here. Ooh, it's getting warm down here. Try to remember where I put him. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, there he is. I got him. Let me pull him out. Sorry, I didn't mean to knock you over, dude. Bring him over here so I can show you what he looks like. This one's the skier or the mountaineer, mountain climber, whatever you want to call him. He's got his little back thing on him. So basically how he works, put the incense cone right there, light it. You take him, put him on top. The smoke's going to come out of his mouth right there. All hand carved wood. And he, I believe, is listed. He was listed, I should say. I had them at $35 is what I had them at. I already sold, I had a total of 6 of these. He's the last one. Well, he's not listed anymore, but 35 is what I was looking for him. He does need a really nice new home. You want me to run him? He is awesome. I think he's a really, really cool piece. I'll run him, and if you like him, you can have him, but if not, no worries. He is definitely a unique piece. I don't know. His weight is going to be 8 ounces. So, unlisted, I'll just do it at 7 and 35 for 10 seconds. And if you're interested, he is running. What's the price on the other one? On the Santa one, I can do him for 15. He's like a resin piece. Let me go grab him. Hold on. Actually, I don't think he's resin. I think he's like ceramic or pottery. He's not signed or anything. This one, I believe, is signed on the bottom. You see the name, Urson something? If you look him up, look at the value of those guys. Let me know. 15, 35. If you wanted both, I'll give you $5 off and do both for 45. Let me know what your thoughts are. Take a sip of my tea. Hold on one second. All right, let me know if you want to get those. I can sell you one or both at a discount. I forgot this little trinket box. The one with a little doggy on it. This one's just a $3 one. Or $2. I think I have them at $2 if I'm not mistaken for the regular trinket boxes. I believe they're $2 a piece. Hold on one second. Let me update the listing because I did change it. So $2, and that would be on this trinket box with the little dog, the gray one, or any of these are $2 on any of these trinket boxes. Buyer's choice. If you see one that you like, just swipe. And there goes my low battery. Right in time, got 10 minutes. So I knew my battery was going to cut it close on this show. Well, I kind of knew, and I do have a backup, so I can pop on that. That's not a problem. Um, but I was kind of prepared that when it was going to get close to 5 when I was done, that it probably was going to die out on me. But I do have a backup. It's just not fully charged yet. It's only at 38%, but it'll hold me through until I'm done. Yeah, my body's getting low too. All right, guys. Oh, maybe I don't have it plugged in the right way. Hold on a second. There we go. We're plugged in now. Cancel. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for Facebook Live and YouTube. I don't know if anybody has been on those shows. I believe one person was. I don't know if anybody else popped on, but I thank you for joining me today. Did anybody join me from Facebook or YouTube? Anybody come here from there? I believe I have the purple Victoria's Secret perfume bottle at 25. Earlier, I ran it though at 20. So I'm going to do the same here. So this Victoria's Secret purple, is this the one that you're referring to? No? Okay, hold on. I had the wrong one. My apologies. Which one were we referring to? Beside the shelf. What did I miss? Beside what shelf? Go back. Purple perfume bottle? This one here? Sorry, that's the Egyptian one. This one I have at 15. And the reason why, usually I have them at 25, but okay, I don't believe this is the right dabber for it, because typically the Egyptian style perfume bottles have very, dainty dabbers like the bottle is. And this is kind of a little weighty, but this is how I bought it and it still fits perfectly. So $15 on that beautiful piece right there. And I'll run it. It's probably definitely less than 15 ounces, but I'm going to do it at 7 because I don't have a 15-ounce one. So we'll run it for 15 if you're interested in it. It's running now. It is beautiful. It's in great shape. Very, very pretty bottle. The detailing is absolutely gorgeous. Even on the bottom, that detailing down there, so pretty. Oh, it went for $2? Sorry. I didn't realize that. Thank you, sis. All right, it's going for 20 now. No, I said 15, didn't I? See, I am getting tired, guys. I am definitely getting tired. Hold on a second. Let's redo this. Let's go for 15, the right price. Give me a second. I'll get it right, I promise. That's just crazy. All right, now we're going for 15. All right, so if you're interested in this beautiful purple Egyptian style perfume bottle with the dabber that doesn't quite fit, $15. Well, it fits, but I don't think it's the right one. So, well, if you change your mind, let me know. And that's still not the right one? What other I don't have another purple perfume bottle, sis. I got that one and this one. I don't have any other purple perfume bottles. There you go, Colleen. There you go. Get an idea for next time. And remember, you've got those rewards programs that rewards program that has some awesome, I can't even talk. I'm definitely getting tired. It has some awesome discounts for you. Oh my goodness, I think it's time for me to go, guys. We've only got 4 people left in here. Is there anybody else that's interested in anything that I have before we sign off for the night? I think my mind is starting to shut down and I'm not thinking or talking clearly. I feel like I'm mumbling. So I think at this point it's time for me to go if nobody else is interested in anything else. Tomorrow is Thursday. I probably will do a pop up tomorrow as well. I was going to go down and see my brother and my sister, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough money to do so. So at some point in time, expect to see me. I'm definitely going to try to do a pop up again because I've got to get some money together. So I will. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you, everybody who came in from Facebook and YouTube Live. I appreciate you guys as well. We're going to go ahead and go into a raid. Let's boost somebody else's show. We're going to go into Nutmeg underscore Mercantile. They've only got 5 people. She's one of my friends. I have not been one of her shows yet. So let's go and check her out. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much.